And after all, no one will understand. What is this cathedral if not signed? What's the point of drawing architecture from above, especially on clothes? Oh, one will understand. Listen exactly in this and buzz. It is like a code for your. It's like a password, as an identification symbol, like your language. Those who know it immediately read. Therefore good that this is not clear to everyone. This is straight very good. Essentially, it can work as a filter. Your, someone else's. You know it suits me. I think those who are fuming in this, it suits them too, because it is read by those people who are familiar with that. What is a general plot? And this knowledge already says something about these people. It's to some extent as if comrades in arms, those who have had very specific experiences, those who have dealt with such things, with which many people are generally unfamiliar. It seems to be narrow, super narrow culture within human culture, which is largely fundamental. And it's a big buzz to be so different, and very good that not everyone understands this. Shop my stuff with graphics like this in the profile cap and in the description to the video. Like, repost to follow. My name is Eduard Kichigin, and isn't a 0.5D sketching just fashion nonsense. I also do not understand Nifaga. What is the practical benefit of this? But looks to my taste it's unreal cool. Such a pleasure, awesome experience. When I see sketches in such a strange three-dimensionality, me and everyone absolutely used to. That sketchy they are usually on paper, and in 3D models are drawn, well, or cartoons or movies. As if simple sketches, they moved into some such realm, which they have not gone to before. Me looking at it, and just experiencing some total pleasure. Greyhound sketches go where they were not called, to where they were not expected. In short, it's all very strange. And it's not 2D, it's not 3D, it's to 5D . What the hell is this list? Well, you know, I think it has a place to be. Probably few people do this, but although maybe in cartoons they did this, when cartoons weren't three-dimensional. This is essentially culinity, different drawing plans. In short, I practically don't understand. Lessons on such graphics in the profile cap and in the video description. Like, repost to follow. My name is Eduard Kichigin. Why hang a city map and not just a landscape in the form of a picture on the wall? What is? The landscape is prettier, obviously. Landscape is just beautiful. Landscape is emotions. Yes, even the cityscape is clear and beautiful. And you seem to have a map, as if a plot. Listen, I think landscape painting is a moment. This is an emotion. This is so what a beauty. Which one are you looking at? And does your brain work? Your sense of beauty works? There is some emotional impact on you, but why not? If you need this, then you need to buy a landscape. My paintings, they are not for emotion. It's more of an intellectual product. I think may attract those who is interested in first place intelligence, in the first place interesting strategy, and the most important thing is scale thinking, large scale. So, how big is the city center? The city center is always the most expensive house. Historic center, it's always the most unaffordable real estate. The layout of the city center is always an object of protection. Cultural heritage. This is something you can't get close to actually, no matter how much money you have. This is not an emotional component. This is the intellectual component. Landscape painting. On the wall, it's like a tactic. Master plan painting on the wall. This is like a whole different level. This is strategy. This thinking, strategic thinking. Thinking in large volumes, large numbers, large data complex. It's like it's so much higher level. Something most people deal with, so my paintings need to be hung on the wall. Only in that case, if you live and work with such paradigms, or move in that direction, can you say nothing, and the painting spoke for you? That's exactly the case. See the gallery of paintings in the profile cap and description. Video, like, repost, subscription. My name is Eduard Kichigin. Here you draw Italy. And yourself, who are you? To interpret someone else's culture. But myself, then, I have been in this culture for about 10 years. And not just as a tourist. And quite myself, very actively moving. In Italy, there is some recognition. She's totally not comparable, of course, with recognition in Russia. But also Italian social networks work well for me. A huge amount of practice in a professional context. In architecture and landscape. Constant travel in Italy, and up in Italy to rich regions, and down in Italy to the Mari regions. This whole story started with 2015. It has been going on for almost 10 years. I saw Italy in completely different cuts, saw completely different people. People would visit very different situations, and I really like this country. I like Italy no less than Russia. Both of these countries I sincerely and fully love. And Italian culture is totally not alien to me. She is practically dear to me, just like Russian culture. And if you like Italian culture, write in the comment, like, repost, or follow. My name is Eduard Kichigin.